Yo. What up, though? I can't get that shit down. Sharing this out to a couple places real quick before I get started. Bright and early, top of the morning. That's a good sign of a good day. Yes, sir. I don't know if that was you. I seen you deleted that. I seen that typo. Good morning, man. What's up? Yes, sir. Mm-mm. Uh, all right. I guess let's try not to make this one here. Hold up. Hold up. It's always something, man. Always something. All right. Uh, try not to make this one so long. Of course, it took me so long to get on because I was doing the research and stuff in the background. And hopefully, I'll be able to just go straight through here, right? Just go straight up through there for y'all, right? So, yeah. Um, Situations will arise. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I had a round robin last night, a 5-leg home run round robin, and it cashed three or five. It was Dingler. It was Dingler, Harper, and who else was that? Dingler, Harper, and Wyatt Langford. Yep, that was decent, man. My guy, really, I like early games, but I'm so happy it's Friday and it's evening games. Okay, yes, sir, Ed, for sure. Um, I went through. It's a lot of games where I'm kind of like, man, I can't. I don't know. It's kind of weird for me, you know. Kind of weird for me. I did look at probably the whole slate, and I looked at some of it last night. No, when I wake up the next day, my motherfucking brain just be like I have to. If I go through the slate the night before and I wake up in the morning, it's like I got to go do it all over again. You know, shit like that. I don't know, but I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts here so I can get out of here. I want to try to break a record with this one now. It's a difficult slate. Got some good pitches and some weird pitches. Yeah, man, it's kind of on the difficult side, a little challenging side, and stuff like that. But I ain't gonna let it get to me, right? So we got over under 9 in this Detroit game. Man, I like I said, Dingler helped me catch that round robin yesterday for the home runs. So I can't talk you off of that anything for Dingler here. Um, Riley Green, he's got 3 home runs off Arrighetti. Um, I mean, if they're gonna pitch around Alvarez, then you need. Now Paredes was interesting, right? I do remember Paredes were interesting. I put him down at least for a hit or something like that. You need these guys like Paredes and Walker to make people pay for Alvarez walking Alvarez and pitching around him and stuff. That's why a lot of folks, I mean, they trying to avoid the. If you keep pitching to Alvarez and giving him good stuff, man, he's gonna punish you every single day. These pitchers don't want to be. That's like getting dunked on, man. These pitchers don't want to be posterized, man. So they're pitching around him, man. So you got to find other ways to try to, other ways to try to, other ways to try to profit off of him, right? Because look, let me show you something. Of course the matchup got to be right, but like take a look at Jordan Alvarez. Take a look at his walks, right? Bam. Now he didn't get walked yesterday, but there was 4 straight games with 2 walks, right? So for the 2 walks, you're gonna get on Onyx, you're gonna get 2 walks for plus 830. You're gonna get 1 walk for Alvarez at plus 124 on Onyx, right? So that's a you know what I'm saying, a walk. But look at what I missed. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? I missed 4 straight walks, right? So you know what I'm saying. Just it's so many ways to get money in MLB. It's so many ways, man. You know what I'm saying. That's you can bet the walk and you can bet the home run, right? I mean, you could break up the unit some type of way, or in some type of ways with the walk, the home run, the hits, runs, and RBIs. If they're gonna give it to you at that plus 124 for 1 walk, 2 walks, plus 800, okay. So the matchup got to be right. He faced I don't know who these pitchers were, but long story short, and a lot of people like, damn, he ain't hitting the home run. He ain't hitting the home run. That's why, because they pitching around his ass and shit like that. So you got to figure out if you can find one of these guys that can make that pitcher pay. So I was probably looking at I'm gonna tell you what I was looking at. What up, man? What's up with it, talk? Yeah, man. So those walks looked really good. Like, man, that's plus 800 for two, plus money for one. Okay. Marsh did go off. Um, what I was looking at was I was looking at Paredes. Let me see. Paredes. That sinker. He's got 3 home runs off that sinker, 5 extra base hits, and a 47. He's going to be throwing that sinker 47% of the time. But he's pretty good. Kyle Montero is pretty good with that sinker, but do you think he can get him, right? Christian Walker. He's going to see that sinker 47% of the time. He's batting 300 off of it, right? So do you think they could, what I'm saying? Do you think they could make him pay with that sinker? Now, taking a look at that sinker, like I said, Paredes batting 400 on that sinker with 3 bombs, and Christian Walker, Cam Smith batting 294, and Christian Walker 300, right? So what I would do is, just see what they're doing for me lately, right? Last 3 weeks on that sinker. Paredes 7 for 11. Last 3 weeks, it don't matter how you look at it. That's 7 for 11. I mean, it's 7 for 11, right? The barrel ain't there, but a 45 fly ball, and then the pull. The pull is at 27, right? The walk rate is there, and the and he's not striking out much. That's just a sinker. He's gonna see it a lot, and Paredes has been in form on that sinker. From right there, I could throw the rest of the pitches in there, and just to see what our Paredes been, how he's been looking. He's batting 353, 5 extra base hits, and 1 bomb there. Last 7 days here. Pena 5 for 11, Paredes 7 for 19 with no bombs and nothing like that. But I mean 7 for 19. So like I said, he showed the ability to hit a few things back there. I mean we got over under 9 here. Projected lineup would be right now. The projected lineup has Paredes behind Walker and Alvarez. And Pena, and as right now, Pena, how he was just looking, last 7 days, he's 5 for 11 on his pitch mix, and he don't strike out much, and he can walk, right? So, 2 for 7 on that slot sinker, and 1 for 2 on that slide, and 2 for 2 on that fastball. Like I said, Kyle Montero, he's not super bad or nothing like that, but if you're trying to paint that picture of how you think things are gonna go, and I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at Pena, he ain't striking out. In the last week, he could be warming up. Alvarez, he's a hit, walk, bomb candidate, right? Walker has shown the ability to hit the sinker as well as Paredes, right? Those first 4, if you can put it together. But of course, all this shit has to come to fruition. But that's how I be looking at shit when I be trying to get my hits, runs, and RBIs, and put when I try to put stuff together. Right? It would have helped if this if this pitcher was pretty ass. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. That's just for anything, any situation. But some people bet differently. You know what I'm saying? I have a fantasy background, so I'll be looking at stacks and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that would, I mean, I wouldn't call it a sneaky stack, but I don't know. With over under 9, I don't know what's gonna happen here. Detroit the favorites a little bit there. Dingler, Riley Green's got 3 bombs off him historically, off Arrieta. And one thing about Arrieta is he's trying to implode a little bit, I want to say. No, wait a minute. Wait. Kind of Montero, Arrieta. Yeah, so Arrieta, he just gave up 6 runs to Cleveland, 4 runs to Kansas City, 3 runs to LA Angels, and the 4 runs to Pittsburgh. He right now his form is off. Like he averaged a home run a game in his last 5 because he gave up 3 right here. But it is what it is, right? Yeah, Kerry, you know what Kerry Bonds does to one of those. Dingler cashed in the ninth. Yeah, definitely. I hit a round robin on that Dingler, a three man round robin on a 5 leg. Three of them hit Harper, Dingler, and Wyatt Langford. Those three. So long story short, that's what I was looking at, man. I got a few of those bets to the side. It ain't nothing spectacular. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. What you see is what you get, you know? Um, Cincinnati and Pittsburgh. Long story short here, I like Abbott. I think Abbott can at least get to his pitching outs, but I'm probably not going to bet it. Skeens, we already know, like to the moon, right? I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, to the moon. On the strikeouts, 8 strikeouts here, 10, 7, 7, 10. You know what I'm saying? I think he could go out here and get his ass more than 10. We've been eating good off this Cincinnati team. And I think, his strikeouts opened up like 8, 7.5 juiced up, man. So you got to get 9 or 10. You know what I'm saying? 11, 12, shit like that. And one thing you can say here, they've lost like 6 or 7 of the last Skeen starts, but the pitches, he's going to be out there. As long as he's efficient with it, I mean, 104, 103, 103, 109, 103 pitches. He averaging 100 pitches, man. He's averaging 100 pitches in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games. He's averaging about 100 pitches there. So, yeah. Looking at the Reds here, um, Reynolds, I don't mind Reynolds. I mean, he looked okay. That's the only bat I would have probably betted on. Um, Listen, what they've been doing to them, they've been criminal with what they've been doing. What right hand pitchers been doing to Cincinnati. Sproat 10 Ks, Woodruff 10 Ks. We was a beneficiary of that one. Sproat, he surprised the fuck out of me, but we was all over that Woodruff. Rodriguez, I mean, he only went 4 innings with 4 Ks. Warren 8 Ks. We was on that. Cam Schlittler 13 Ks. We was on that. Noah McLean 9 Ks. Long story short, pitchers been going in there sitting their ass down, right? So, and then the parlay piece. Last night you could have got that parlay piece. The pitching outs as a parlay piece at 17.5. Last night you could have got that. You can still get it right now. 17.5 at a minus 168 as a parlay piece. So I think you could, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then Abbott, I do think he can get to his pitching outs. I have interest in that. I don't like a lot of bats. I don't like Pittsburgh versus lefties. Anything can happen, but at the end of the day, you could take a look at, what we could take a look here. And Pittsburgh last month, 25% K rate, 85 WRC plus last 2 weeks. Pittsburgh, 24% K rate, 89 WRC plus. Last 7 days, Pittsburgh, ninth in striking out at 28%. Oh, it's small sample size, only 35 paid appearances. But at the end of the day, I don't like Pittsburgh versus lefties. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. I don't like the Cincinnati bats. I don't like the Pittsburgh bats right now. You could look at the strikeouts and pitching outs for Skeens, and you can look at the pitching outs for Abbott if you want to, and probably this game probably has like a under feel to it. I don't know what the line is. We could take a look. Probably at 7 by now. 7.5 still. Doesn't mean neither one of these pitchers can't get hit. We done seen Skeens get hit multiple times this season, but the spots that these guys are in right now, that's just what I see. Baltimore and Washington. So for Washington here, I just felt like I mean, we know who the lefties are and stuff like that, but I'm gonna tell you right now, one of these motherfuckers about to get busy today. You can see Trevor Rogers is pitching his worst versus righties, but I could not figure it out. I was thinking Mead. I mean, at times, I just feel like one of these righties finna get at Buddy today. Straight up. I ain't gonna lie. You can figure it out. I can't figure it out. He's throwing that fastball 41% of the time. He's giving up 5 home runs on that fastball. It might be Curtis Mead Day, Ed. It might be Curtis Mead Day. I didn't put him to the side because I probably need y'all a little help or whatever the case may be. But like I said, I put it the whole fastball right here. Now, life ain't always about bombs. You ain't always got to bet bombs. Right here, what I'm saying here is what you've seen is he's giving up a 300 batting average to right-hand batters, a 483 slugger, and 8 home runs. You ain't got to bet home runs all the motherfucking time. Okay? These guys in a good spot. Now, if you're looking at other stuff, you can look at his fly ball. This is just the fastball alone. Curtis Mead fly ball is high. Jacob Young fly ball is high at 44 on the season. Jacob Young on the season has a 94 exit velo, a 66 hard hit, and a 41 fly ball on that, right? This kid, I don't know who the hell he is, Chaparro, but he's got 11% K rate, 99 exit velo, 71 hard hit, and 28 fly ball on his fastball for the season, right? So, I don't know who the fuck he is. Let me tell you the truth. But at the end of the day, we know the pitcher gave him 5 home runs on that fastball. And he's throwing his worst with that fastball. Last 3 weeks, Dylan Cruz, 96 exit velo average, 50 fly ball. I mean, that's just the fastball alone. You know what I'm saying? So one of these guys, and I put the rest of the pitchers up there right now and just look at the last 3 weeks. Dylan Cruz. I mean, Curtis Mead, 2 bombs. Last 3 weeks, 60 hard hit, 40 fly ball. And the day, what was that? The day before yesterday, just looking at Garcia and just seeing he was green and just not betting him, and then guess what? Bang, home run right off the fucking bat, right off the go. So I mean, Curtis Mead keep looking good for some reason, you know what I'm saying? And then the averages, I mean, and sometimes the averages and stuff, you don't have to look at that. You got to see what they're trying to do, what they've been doing, and what they're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what these exit velo logs and stuff is looking is for. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what they're doing with certain pitches and shit like that. But I couldn't figure it out. I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't figure it out. I glanced at the lefties. The lefties is who they are. You know what I'm saying? The lefties, they who they are. And your Woods and all that. I don't know what it's going to take for Wood not to be green no more, but that motherfucker just be green all the time. I couldn't figure it out. I ain't even going to waste my time with the Baltimore either. I couldn't even figure it out. Texas is Toronto. It's 2 or 3 bats here. Wyatt, I'm glad I've been betting Wyatt Langford and just not looking at the just disregarding some of the stats because he's been on fire. I mean, 6, 7 home runs in his last 10, 11 games. Berger. I mean, it's Patrick Corbin. First of all, bump to the righties, man. He's giving up 8 bombs to the righties, a 300 batting average, a 510 slug. Save me some of my voice, man. It's Patrick Corbin. I mean, what do you want me to say, right? Berger, he's got 4 home runs. They all come off what? He's throwing that sinker. Berger's green versus all that shit. You know what I'm saying? He's giving up 3 bombs on that sinker. And, he's got 101 exit velo, only 3 at bats, but I'm just saying. Wyatt Langford has been off the chain as of late. So, he's swinging a hot bat. You can take a look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 home runs in his last 10 or 11 games. I mean, he's swinging a hot bat. Bump to some of these righties, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at Kyle Hayasaka down here. I didn't even see his ass. That was way back on the 5th and the 1st and shit, though. He had 2 hits yesterday, though. We'll see. Kyle Hayasaka. So for me, Wyatt Langford just an honorable mention. Burger looked good. And Okamoto. I mean, Okamoto is another guy that's been on one. So Okamoto, he's somebody I don't mind for. He's a bomb candidate. Okamoto. 17 extra base hits, 10 home runs off this pitch mix. Evaldi has given up 7 bombs to righties. He does have a 55 ground ball, but I mean, it is what it is. Last 2 weeks here, Okamoto, 3 bombs. Vladdy been hitting a little bit there. But yeah, Okamoto 10% K rate. Yeah, so last 7 days, Okamoto 2 bombs off this pitch mix, 62 hard hit, 37 barrel, exit velo 96 with a 42 fly ball, a little bit of pull, no striking out. You can look at his exit velo logs right here. Fly ball, fly ball, fly ball, fly ball, fly ball, pop up, ground ball, line drive. He's been on one as of late as well. So yeah. David Snyder, fly ball, pop up, pop up. He's been trying to hit home runs. You took Springer over hits. Okay, bet. So, you know what, too? Let me go back. And Texas, Patrick Corbin. His hits allowed is sitting at what, 5.5? He's over in 3 or 4. His outs sitting at 15.5. I probably would lean to the over. Under. Maybe. But because this motherfucker's been ass, man. So let me see something. Versus lefties here. Left hand pitching. Texas been ass, man. So I mean, but man, the hits. Texas. Show me something. 149 WRC plus in the last month. What? Versus lefties? Texas. 94 with a last 2 weeks, 94 with a 25% K rate. Texas. Let me see something here. They seen Suarez gave him 7 Ks. It's been a while for them. It's been a while for them since they seen lefties. It's the 26. Conley early, he gave up 6. Ranger Suarez gave up 2. He had 7 Ks. Cantillo had 7 Ks, but he gave up 7 runs. And like I said, long story short, it's been a while for them. But them the motherfuckers they look like they've been hitting. They don't have too much problem with that. Explains why that WRC plus. Because remember, I went back here to lefties the last 30 days. Last 30 days, that would explain that. Last 30 days, they was 149 WRC plus. Then when you flick it to the last 2 weeks, it's a lot of scrap right there because they ain't seen no lefty, right? Texas, 25% K rate, 100 plate appearances, but they haven't seen that. That's the last 2 weeks. Today is the 26th. They haven't seen a lefty starter since the 13th. That's 2 weeks. So, and then they gave him 6 runs, right? So they probably about to go upside this boy head here, Patrick Corbin. It's been a while since they seen the left. They might be salivating over a lefty right now. So um, I'll put the hits allowed up there too. I'll lean towards the hits allowed, and probably if they get to hitting him, then more than likely he won't get that 15.5 pitching outs. He hasn't got that. He's only over that line in 3 of his last 10 games. So I'll put the hits allowed up there. Arizona, Tampa Bay. Oh, no, long story short, I ain't even got it, man. If I'm looking at a lefty, I'm looking at a Randa. If I'm looking at a righties, I'm looking at Caminero and Yandy Diaz, man. Let me cut the bullshit. Let me cut it right there. I ain't got to keep flipping. We got Zach Gallen on the mound, man. Straight up. Gallen on the road versus righties. You know what I'm saying? Bang. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you this is Gallen on the road versus righties. I will show you last 7 days Junior Caminero, you know what I'm saying, looked pretty good. Last 7 days, this is an indication he probably, getting off the schneid, right? Or the last 2 weeks, I can do that. So, last 2 weeks, he's 5 for 12 with 3 bombs, right? Fly ball up there. He shows some signs of striking out. 100% hard hit, 100% exit velo, average exit velo, 44 fly ball. Okay? Now, this ain't them 3 home runs he hit now. Hell no. Like a slider, I don't know who threw that. Seth Lugo. Bang. Yesterday. Then on the 23rd, a fastball, somebody off the bullpen. And then back then on the 14th, somebody else off the bullpen. Oh yeah, that's definitely a good spot. So, there could be signs of him warming up. You know what I'm saying? So we keep an eye out on that situation. As you can see, this is Zach Gallen here. Barrels, red, fastball, barreled up on the sinker and the knuckle curve. We're getting barreled right there. And then when I flip it to the lefties here, and you look at Jonathan Aranda last 2 weeks. Aranda's given up. He got 3 extra base hits. And then you see Zach Gallen here, still red versus the lefties too. You know what I'm saying? Still red versus the lefties too. We already know that. Jonathan Aranda, 9 for 15 on this pitch mix in the last 2 weeks. 2 weeks there. So, it is what it is with that situation. Double yesterday, single the other day. The fastball, he's throwing that fastball 40% of the time. He's giving up 4 home runs on that fastball. The last 2 weeks, Jonathan Aranda 7 for 9 on that fastball with 2 extra base hits, right? And then the knuckle curve, he ain't throwing the knuckle curve worth of shit right now, right? He's got a 349 bat. He's giving up a 349 batting average on that. So bump to some of these other guys too. This Victor Mason kid, I was looking at him. The usual suspects though. I ain't finna sit up here. And then on the other side is so I tell you what, I just don't know when they're gonna light Nick Martinez's ass up. I just don't know when. He did get hit right here by Detroit on the 3rd. But I'm looking for them to light his ass up again. I just don't know who's going to be the one to do it, right? 15% K rate to lefties. And then he's got a 13% K rate to righties. Ground ball percentage ain't even that high to righties. Only 30-something to lefties. I don't know who's going to do it. I don't know who's going to light his ass up. He keep getting by the head of his chin. But I lost money on him like 2 games back. Who was that? I thought it was going to light his ass up. The Dodgers. It just didn't go the way I wanted to. He still gave up like 3 runs, but it didn't go the way I wanted it to go. So Marte looks like somebody that, first of all, you look at the total here, and we got a over under 8.5 total here. Fishy lines, you know what I'm saying? Gallen on the mound. Tampa Bay minus 136 favorites with Gallen on the mound. So it's kind of fishy to me already. Minus 136, kind of fishy right now. Then you look at these boys here. They don't strike out. His strikeout sitting at 15 and a half, at 15%, 16% to righties, and like 13, 14% to lefties. Or vice versa, my fault. But these motherfuckers not striking out. Then I'm looking at Marte the last 2 weeks. Just the last 2 weeks here. Marte. Then the last 7 days what really caught my eye for Marte because he had been hitting the ball a little bit harder, right? The 83 hard hit, the 101 exit velo, the 12% barrel, the fly ball, it's not there. Doesn't mean I have to bet them for home runs. If I get these motherfuckers righties right here these lefties that's not striking out, and I need to see who's else going to be on the lineup, then I flip it to the righties on the right-hand side, to the righties, and I say they probably don't strike out that much. Now, one guy who did kind of like stand out to me was Nolan Arenado, a seasoned veteran. When I looked at him full season, he was pretty green. 23 for 55 with a 15% K rate on a full season. That was pretty cool, right? Then you got Gabriel Moreno, who's probably going to be in the lineup with an 8% K rate. Couple that with the other guys that are not striking out. If they can get up there and get pesky, you might be able to get to an over in this game, something like that. But like I say, if I'm looking for hits or something like that, Arenado is probably going to be one of my hit candidates. He's throwing that sinker 45% of the time. He's 16 for 36 off that sinker. He's 4 for 9 on that cutter. He's 3 for 10 on that whatever. He's a veteran. I mean, I know, right? So, and then he's giving up a decent batting average on some of these pitches, but he's throwing that sinker the most. Gabriel Moreno, because, some people might want to do some hits and stuff, hit parlays and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, hits, runs, and RBIs or whatever. You might think they can run it up though, but whatever, man. If I feel like they can put some runs up, then, then maybe you might lean towards the over. I don't know, or you probably can get the dogs barking. It don't look like Tampa. Arizona's just not hitting. They don't have a lot of power over there. They don't have a lot of power. That's one of their problems. They don't have a lot of power over there. Got a few guys that's not striking out, but there's a lot of guys that's not hitting no bombs over there, right? If it ain't Ketel Marte, you ain't really betting nobody for no bombs over there. So I'm very undecided when it comes to a side in this one here. Say you agree? Yeah, I'm very undecided. Those Tampa Bay, Arizona would have to small ball it to death, right? It's like they ain't clicking like that right now, right? You do got guys like Corbin Carroll out there too, you know what I'm saying? But they so wishy-washy. But long story short, that's how I feel about this game. I mean, anything can happen here. Yeah, I seen a bomb the other day though, 2 days ago when I bet I took him straight too. Ketel Marte, I seen it. Of course he was going against the lefty as well, but I seen it. So I mean, it'll get figured out somehow. Y'all will figure it out. I can't. I can, but I can't. Boston and New York Yankees here. I can't overlook Goldie, right? It's Goldie for right now for me. And that's it for me right now, man. I don't even want no parts of it. I ain't gonna lie. Goldie versus this kid here. And it is what it is, man. I'm gonna just keep it moving. I mean, I can talk you off your Rices and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Goldie probably be Goldie. Maybe HRRs for me. This is a rivalry game though. You know what I'm saying? And rivalry series. They it's over under 9 here. Favorite to the under. I don't think I want to bet any bats in this one though. I ain't gonna lie. Outside of Goldie. They just keep getting lefties somehow, right? Long story short, Goldie batting 20 for 42, almost 500 on the season on this pitch mix. So how can I not like Goldie? It probably was something else I probably put to the side in this game, but I don't remember. Cleveland and Seattle. I tried to make something out of Julio. I tried everything I could, man. What are things are pointing towards is, for me, is things are pointing towards there's the possibility of Cantillo being able to get to his pitching outs, and the possibility of him getting lucky and getting his strikeouts. I could say get lucky. I could say I don't know. I could say getting lucky, or I don't know. But I mean, 9 strikeouts versus Houston, 7 versus Texas, 6 versus Detroit. I mean, when you look at, so it's kind of telling a different story when you're looking at Seattle for me. I mean, versus lefty Seattle last 30 days, 20% K rate, but 87 WRC plus, indicating they're not striking out much, but they're not doing shit else either. Last 2 weeks, Seattle, 17% K rate, but a 65 WRC plus. That's 35 below average. So it's like this. They showing me. They ain't showing me shit. Like but what it indicates is exactly what it was showing. It was showing they hadn't been striking out, but it's showing they haven't been hitting lefties good. So that's, I mean, that I'm not going. I mean, that's what. Yeah, that's what it's definitely showing me. So I was looking at his pitching outs, Cantillo pitching outs, which was at around. Cantillo's pitching outs was at around. Cantillo. His pitching outs is around 15 and a half, coming off a game where he had 24 versus Houston. Now, that's the books throwing that motherfucking that half up there, right? I mean, he's right there versus Detroit. He on 15 outs versus Texas, but can we get that extra out be a motherfucker at times, man? So if I felt like he could give me them 6 strikeouts, I'm on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm on it. I would be on it. I would play them both. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lean to the over pitching outs for me. I got to really think about his strikeouts. Now, like I said, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with Julio, right? So when I was looking at Julio, okay, I'm looking at the full season right here. The exit velo, he got 5 extra base hits. The slugging, the ISO was there. The exit velo, the barrel's there. The hard hit is there. This full season, fly ball is even there. So I gotta look at the picture and see what he's throwing. Bam, he's throwing the fastball 37% of the time. Julio ain't been all that good versus the fastball. It could be better. But when I go down there and look at the pitcher been ass with his fastball. So now I can say, hey, we can offset this a little bit because the pitcher, he kind of ass with his fastball, but the changeup and the curveball he's pretty good with. Then you look at he's been pretty good versus the changeup and curveball as a batter. So the fastball can kind of offset things, kind of make these motherfuckers even a little bit. Now, I will filter just the fastball just to get a visual to see who else can hit this fastball because he's pitching his worst with this fastball. I think he's giving up 4 or 5 home runs with it. What, right? 6 home runs with the fastball. So I got to figure out who can hit this fastball before I start, you know what I'm saying, figuring all this other shit out. Nobody's got no more than 1 home run off that fastball when it comes to the right, so now we're in a rut. But when I brought it back down to the last 3 weeks, of course, Ruff Schneider is a lefty killer. If you don't know that, you already know that. But then I'm looking at the last 3 weeks, and I'm looking at the last 5 at-bats for Julio. They've been, I mean, he's been striking out. I mean, but he did have a 66 fly ball, a 40 barrel, 95 exit velo with the hard hit, still looking pretty good. But if you look at the exit velo and stuff like that, you'll see, you know what I'm saying, what he's been doing or whatever the case may be, right? And it was only a couple, and that's a long ass time too, for him not to be good. But they probably haven't seen lefties in a while. I don't know. So it is what it is, that situation. I just felt, but when I put the full pitch mix right there, you know, I just felt like I'm not gonna try to make nothing out of it, right? But if he does go, then that's probably could be one of the reasons why. Looking at the lefties versus lefties versus lefty matchup here, they don't look good. They don't look good at all. But bring it into the last 3 weeks. I mean, Canzone, he ain't been in the lineup. I know he's probably thirsty to get in the lineup. Josh Naylor, ex-Avilo been trash. Fly ball is there. Those guys not striking out. It's just what do I do, right? I don't fucking know. Tell you the truth, I don't know. So it's it could probably have a underfield to it or whatever the case may be. I had a better chance at looking at the lefties on the other side when you got Castillo, right? Castillo versus lefties is giving up 7 bombs. The slugging is high, the ISO is high, the barrel rate all that's high. Naylor stolen base, bad. But when you look at the road on the road, he's giving of those 7 bombs, he's giving up. No, that's good. That's good shit. Shit, that's a batter prop. That's batter prop. I'm talking about batters, strikeouts. I talk about all that. On the road, of those 7 home runs, he's giving up 5 of them on the road, right? So, what is he throwing? He's throwing. I was looking at Travis Bazzana, long story short. 54% fastball, then the slider, right? So we'll get that fastball up there. Bazzana might go today. I haven't looked at the weather. That's a good thing there. Let me look at the weather real quick. Because I was thinking about betting on him. 72, no wind, no rain. So this is the fastball alone. Like I say, he's throwing that fastball, what? He's throwing that fastball 54% of the time. He's giving up 4 home runs on that fastball, sliders, ass, and the changeup is ass. So it is what it is, right? He's ass, right? Versus lefties. Bazzana. This is the fastball alone. He's got a 12% K rate. Quan, 3% K rate. Rocchio, of 11% K rate. Bazzana, 9 extra base hits, 3 home runs. 40 fly ball down. The boy good. The boy is good. The boy is good. Last 3 weeks. Now, 7 for 21, 4 extra base hits, 2 bombs, 44 hard hit, 50 fly ball, not striking out. Stephen Kwan, not striking out. Manzardo, 2 extra base hits, a bomb, 58 hard hit, 40 fly ball. He will strike out. Last 2 weeks, Bazzana, 70 fly ball on his fastball, 61 hard hit, 99 extra velo. Yeah. This is Bazzana's exit velo, the last 2 weeks only on the fastball. So you know he loves to see that coming, right? Pretty green. Fly ball, fly ball, fly ball, fly ball, fly ball, fly ball, line drive, fly ball, line drive, fly ball, line drive, ground ball, fly ball, right? So it is what it is. 2 home runs in that time span. Last 7 days. Bazzana, Manzardo. Manzardo will strike out, but that's the fastball. I'll bring it up to the last 3 weeks. Don't need to go any farther than that. Khalil Watson, I don't know who he is, but he's got 100 extra velo. And then last 3 weeks, let me see. Last 7 days, Bazzana, Khalil Watson here. Who the fuck is that? Okay. Manzardo's got a bomb. But I like Bazzana. I don't know where he's going to be at in the lineup. I like him. Between Manzardo and Bazzana, even catch a guy like Schneeman, anybody who can hit a bomb, I probably pretty much will have some interest in them when it comes to the lefties. New York Mets and Philly. DeMarque Corley, I just want to take the time out to say thank you for all your research and help. Appreciate you, bro. Oh, that's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a second nature for me. I like to help folks, man. You know, if some people don't want to receive it, it is what it is. That's on them. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate it though. I appreciate it. Let me know I ain't doing this for nothing. So I definitely appreciate that, my guy. I definitely. Because everything I say, that shit don't come. I mean, I would be rich. We would all be rich. It just lets you know how difficult this shit can be, even if you Even if you do all that research, it shit can still be difficult. But it helps out in the long run. You know what I'm saying? It does. Appreciate it though. Appreciate it, Ed. Appreciate it. So, Thornton Kid, I don't know. Who is this, man? I ain't finna answer that. Yeah, I agree. Appreciate it. Will. Yes, sir, man. Appreciate y'all. This Thornton Kid, I don't know who it is. I don't know who's gonna be pitching for the Mets. I kind of like skipped over that one. And Zach Wheeler. I mean, I don't mind. I mean, his strikeouts, his pitching outs, I think both of them in play. I ain't even finna sit up and lie to you. Both of them's in play. You can get. Damn, they expect Trevor Rogers to pitch good, huh? You can get Zach Wheeler's 17 and a half pitching outs, and you can get Skeens pitching outs. And if both of them get there, I mean, for a parlay piece, you can get that at a plus 142. I have interest in Abbott's pitching outs as well. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. But I probably won't play all that. Shout out to yesterday, man. Oh, we hit some. All those pitching outs and shit we was talking about. They got there. I hit 2 parlays yesterday for those pitching outs, but one I missed. Slitler, man. Man, that rivalry game shit. And I looked at it because Slitler just pitched against them about 2-3 games ago. He did not get his pitching outs. He went out there and sat their ass down, though. Sat them down on the strikeout side, but man, I should have just teased the strikeouts down a little bit or something like that on that parlay. Long story short, though, I don't mind the pitching outs for Zach Wheeler. Yeah, I don't. And like I said, if you want to take Skeens and Wheeler's outs and put them together, you'll get a plus 142. I'm probably gonna do that. Might. I think I need to go right back. I want to see this lineup for yeah, for sure. I want to see this lineup for these Mets tomorrow. That's what I want to see. How long have we been going? 52 minutes. Time go fast as hell when you're running your mouth. Straight up. All right, man, let's go. But when you're looking at the bats, I mean, when you're looking at the bats for the Mets, I mean, Soto, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Yeah, that shit was crazy, man. But Soto, I mean, we know who Soto is, man. Soto ain't been in the lineup, right? No, he was in the lineup yesterday, wasn't he? Yes, he was. So he missed a game. And Lindor, I don't know what's up with Lindor. Is he going to be back or whatever the case may be? But, you know, we know Soto can hit a bomb against anybody. It's a couple guys on there that look like, but I don't know. Wheeler just so the last time he pitched was versus them. He gave him 104 pitches. He did not get to his pitching outs. He did get to his strikeouts. I'm watching the Mets from afar. Yeah, for sure. Oh. Yeah, but he did not get to his pitching outs. And I do think that what is it? I do think that this should be more like a 175 or some shit right now. It's almost 12 o'clock. Should be about if they really thought Wheeler was going over. So I mean, you might wanna, you know what I'm saying, take a look at that or look at some strikeouts. Mets have shown the ability to strike out. Soto has a few bombs off of him. I believe I just looked at it this morning. I can show you real quick, but yeah, it's got a few bombs off of him because he's seen them, you know. Soto's got 3 bombs. He's 15 for 56. So he's seen them 56 at bats, man. So he's seen them for a long time. Lindor's got a bomb off of him. Wagaman has a bomb off of him. Beatty, Binge, you know. Chicago White Sox, Kansas City. Let me see. The pitching situation was kind of iffy for me in this one. But Sandlin is going, right? Sandlin is going. Spence, I don't know how long he's going to, I don't know if he's going or not, right? So, long story short, I mean, it was, if I'm looking for bombs, it was Cags and it was Colson, right? So if we get, I have to run a check on this Kansas City pitcher. I thought Kolick was gonna go. So I mean, it is what it is. But Sandlin, it'll be Cags. Maybe Carter Jensen. You know what I'm saying? But of course, I like Cags. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it real with you. Last 7 days, a bomb for him. 75 hard hit, 50 fly ball. Then you got Carter Jensen, 22 pull. That's good with a bomb, and the 40 and the fly ball is there. The pitcher is not that good, so it would have been Cags for me, and probably Carter, but it Cags, and then flipping it over. If we do get Spence, I don't know who we getting for the White Sox. This is probably the greenest you're probably gonna see. Somebody like you're gonna see Montgomery for the full season. Montgomery versus this pitch mix, 412, 9 extra base hits, 4 home runs, exit velo of 100, barrel rate 17, hard hit 75, 31 fly ball with 17% K rate. That's the greenest you're gonna see him probably ever. But the numbers are like kind of weird. Like on the 18th, like what are we doing? Like what was that? A cutter? So the cutter, he hadn't seen the cutter in a while, but he's crushing that cutter. So he's 7 for 15. Every time he see a cutter, that motherfucker going out of there. I ain't saying it going out of there, but I mean 7 for 15, 5 extra base hits, and 4 bombs on that cutter. And the pitcher has he hasn't given up a bomb on that cutter. It'd probably be the day if he goes out there, right? So I didn't even know that. And then the changeup, that's not even in there, right? Because when I filter it, it's only going to show me stats from pitches that was 10% or better. So the slider's not going to show up 10% usage. The slider's not going to show up in this changeup. I didn't even know that. So that's another mental note to make. He's got 4 bombs on the slider, right? So it is what it is with that situation. I can show you a little bit better if I come over here and just go to the White Sox. Go to the so they didn't even have that pitcher's name up there. That was the whole thing. So long story short, if that's the pitcher, then you know who you like, who you might like. You might like Colson, you might not. So matter of fact, what's his name? Spence, because I looked him up earlier. Let me see if I get any more information on him. It's up there because I had already looked him up. What does Savant have out there for now? Just gotta wait, man. If whoever pitches we get up there, then we got an idea who we already like, just in case. I thought Kolick was gonna go. Let me see something. It don't matter. The pitcher's not even up there, man. I ain't even finna go back there and look at that shit. Keep it moving. Ooh. My Cubs versus Jacob Mizorowski, man. One thing I can say about the Cubs right now, they in form. Am I going to bet against the Cubs? Am I going to bet the Bats? Probably not. So I ain't even finna. I mean, stick a Bisarowski. I mean, man, 15 strikeouts, man, versus Philly. Wow. 8, 7, 8, 12 Ks, 8 Ks, 10 Ks, 11, 9. Y'all don't need me to tell you what can happen here. This game here is this game here gonna be wild as hell. Division game. So I look at Milwaukee, right? So I mean, full season here. You could take a look at this kid, Jake Bowers here. That fastball, he's got 8 extra base hits on that fastball and three home runs. He's 20 for 50 on that fastball that he will see 46% of the time. He's only given up 2 bombs on that fastball. So if you don't want to look at bombs, you can look at hits and stuff like that. If I bring the pitch mix down, what have they done for me lately, last 2 weeks? I mean, it's kind of scattered around for me. This Milwaukee team is one of those teams that can turn up, you know what I'm saying, without hitting bombs. So it's kind of noisy for me. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of noisy for me. It's all this right here. It's kind of noisy for me. And then I'm a Cubs fan too, so I'm a little bit. But last 2 weeks, Jake Bowers' average exit velo as of late was 96, 60 hard hit, no barrel, 40 fly ball. I mean, who knows, right? But I do know that looking at William Contreras, he's somebody that I think I want to bet on, right? I let him get away. I took his a couple days ago. I looked at it. I took his HRRs at 3, knowing good and well I should have took him for a bomb too, because he looked so good, right? But he's got a 10% K rate on his pitch mix. Colin Ray is giving up 8 bombs with 11% barrel and a 39 fly ball. Okay, so that's, you probably want to, and on the road, of those 8 bombs, he's giving up 5 of them on the road. So you probably want to target a righty here if you want to look at somebody to go yard. That's one thing. Say this might be an under game. We'll see. So I mean, William Contreras, 10 extra base hits, 5 bombs. Jackson Churio, 4 bombs, 14 extra base hits. Now we want to take a look and see what he's throwing. He's 11 for 46 on that fastball, 23 for 65 on that sinker. The top 2 pitches he's throwing. And he's giving up bombs on, a few of his pitches there. Sweeper is probably one of his best pitches that he don't throw that much. Lately, he's got 3 hits, 1 hit, 0, 4 hits, 2 hits. So he's been a hit machine. Last 3 weeks here, 3 bombs for him, 9% K rate. Gary Sanchez, 4 for 8. I don't know what's up with that situation. He's always sitting down there looking like that. So 3% K rate last 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Last 7 days for him. So he's looking pretty good. 2 bombs last 7 days. No pull, no strikeouts, but 101 exit velo, average exit velo. That's his exit velo logs right there. Green as fuck. And it's 1 strikeout. That was versus the sweeper. And, he had 2 home runs. Last time he hit a home run was on the 24th versus Rhett Lauder. Cubs versus Brewers screaming over, both great offensive teams. Very interesting. Very. So, I mean, if I'm looking at the lineup here, I want to see that Milwaukee lineup before I pull any triggers and stuff like that. But more than likely, Contreras will be hitting clean up. And I can see instances for his hits, runs, and RBIs, and considering how hot he is, and then batting in front of Jake Bauers like that. So I'll be looking at him to get at least a chance to, bring some of these guys in, and or with Mitchell and Bowers right there behind them, maybe get brought in some type of way. We got to over under 7 in this game, right? Over under 7, and then the Milwaukee is minus 267 favorites, meaning they really think Milwaukee to win, and they really think Cubs not scoring shit, right? So where can we find some value at? Sometimes, if you thinking about some value, I'm quite sure we can come over here and take a look at. Let's take a look at the team totals, right? I want to see what the fuck they probably got a 1.5 first 5 1.5 for the Cubs. Probably first 5 innings, 1.5 runs, probably plus 150 or some shit. Let's see, or maybe a half a run in the first 5. Let's see. First 5 innings. For the Cubs to be winning the first 5 plus 230. Both teams to score 1 run in the first 5 innings plus 125. Minus 125. Cubs first 5 team total minus 180. Meaning, they got to score 1 run in the first 5 innings for you to cash this, right? Plus money to the under. What about team total in general? Total hits for the Cubs, 5.5. 8.5 hits for the Brewers. Cubs team total. Cubs team total is 2.5. Full game. 2.5 at minus 110. Interesting. Let's keep it moving. Colorado and Minnesota here. A game where I was looking at the over. I'm not a fan of neither one of these teams when it comes to their bullpens. I do know their bullpens ain't that good. The total here is sitting at 9. Sugano, Bradley, right? So, of course, Buxton, right? But some of these lefties, though, Sugano, look at him versus lefties right here. He's giving up 10 bombs here. Now, there's been some games that, so Athletics got busy on his ass. They had to be, I don't know where they was at. Since he pitched for Colorado, he had to be in a small park, whether it was Athletics or Colorado. So he gave up 8 runs there. But, 1 run here versus Pittsburgh, that was shocking. Very shocking. 1 run versus Pittsburgh, it was shocking. 3 runs, 2 runs, 3 runs, 2 runs, 2 runs. You know what I'm saying? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of his last 7 games, he hadn't give up more than 3 runs. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he changed something up, but we could look. So versus lefties here, fastball splitter, right? So let me bring it back here. Let me see. Last 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Fastball splitter, same shit. Okay. 4 weeks. Fastball splitter, same shit. 2 weeks. Fastball slider, sinker, splitter. Where's that? Not gonna put too much into that. Pretty much the same shit. So he ain't changed up a lot in the pitch mix area. But so lefties here, right? When you look at the lefties here, we know who Buxton is. You know who those guys is, shit like that. We look at the lefties here. What was he doing? He was doing a lot of shit, right? So, and you know, as of late, Minnesota lefty's been hitting. Um, Last 3 weeks, Josh Bell 3 bombs, Cody Clemens 2 bombs, 45 fly ball, Caratini with a few bombs, Brooks Lee with a few bombs. Um, Victor Caratini last 2 weeks batting 471, 2 bombs. Cody Clemens, the hard hit, the barrel, the exit velo, and the fly ball at 53 was there. Caratini 37 fly ball, 42 fly ball for Gray. Brooks Lee 33 fly ball. 7 days here. Cody Clemens 0 for 11, but the exit velo, a little bit of barrel, the hard hit, and the fly ball is there. He needed a little help from the pitcher to get it up out of there, right? So this could be one of those days. Um, you know, Gray, strikeouts. Caratini, fly ball. I mean, it is what it is, man. Lefties get a bump. I don't know which one, you know what I'm saying, I would probably look at, or maybe you could look at a team total, uh, or whatever, if you think they're getting ready to get busy on them. What was he doing again? 28, okay. But, and for Colorado, it was a little bit of the same, right? As you can see, Taj Bradley. I want to see who's going to be in this lineup for Colorado because I want to see Moniak going to be in there. Taj Bradley giving up 9 bombs, barrel rate up there, fly ball up there. Of those 9 bombs, 3 of them come at home. And so Rumfield, I mean, he's going to throw that fastball 53% of the time. He's giving up 3 bombs on it. So a few of these guys can hit that fastball, right? Rumfield's batting 300, Castro batting 300, Johnston batting 300, Moniak batting 300. You know what I'm saying? 10 extra base hits for Rumfield. I can hit the home switch. I mean, the away switch too, because they won't be in Coors. See how that fares. Now, about half of the Rumfield is tracking. You know what I'm saying? Castro is tracking 73 hard hit, 94 exit velo, and 46 flyball on the season. On the road, this is fastball on the road. We probably don't want to see much of it in Coors. So yeah, I mean, that's just the fastball alone. It just does. It does look like it kind of feels like they can put up some runs on him, and he's not that good. This is how they look the last 3 weeks. But I don't know if I'm gonna take the over or not. They do look green. You know what I'm saying? They do look green. Last 2 weeks, look at Willie Castro. I was at home. A lot of this stuff being Coors though, man. Rumfield 500 last 2 weeks. I'll flip it over to the righties real quick. Carrolls, Goodman, Freeman. Full season. Goodman, 4 bombs. I don't know, man. I ain't gonna sit here and try to make too much of nothing. I mean, some hits and stuff like that. Maybe a hit parlay situation or something like that. Buxton is the truth. He looks awesome though. Buxton looks awesome. Miami, St. Louis. This one here was a hard one for me. It was definitely a hard one. Very hard for me to decipher through this one. Looking at Michael McGreevy, right, versus these lefties. Now, 13% K rate versus lefties, right? Versus righties, he has a 20% K rate. Not scared of neither one of those, right? So I went back to the lefties. Now, I mean, So he's pretty good with the changeup, right? He's pretty good with the changeup. Let me throw the changeup up there real quick. You took Lopez HRRs. Bad. Cassie with the changeup. Casey, whatever. And Mac. Casey would strike out. Mac would too. But that's the one pitch I'm worried about that. Outside of that changeup, when I reel it in to about the last month, you see Stowers, 56 hard hit, 2 bombs, 8 extra base hits. Casey, 3 bombs, 17 barrel rate, 56 fly ball. He'll strike out. Remember, pitcher got a 13% K rate versus lefties. Then you got Mac. Mac, 2 bombs, 61 hard hit, 27 fly ball. I mean, but the pitcher, he don't strike out that much versus lefties. Casey, last 2 weeks, those 3 bombs came within the last 2 weeks. Numbers starting to look a little bit more greener and tighter. 57 fly ball there, 28 pull. Interesting there. The exit velo don't look too hot, but he still got 3 bombs there, So, and as you can see, the other pitches, it's just changeup. That changeup was throwing me for a loop. He's got a 180 batting average on it, but the rest of the pitches are getting cracked. Stowers, 0 for 2 on a changeup as of late. But last 7 days here, Casey, Stowers 1 for 8 lately. Joe Mack, he's got a bomb, 100 extra velo there. It's a few guys over there that could, possibly make some noise in the home run category. He has given up 8 home runs to lefties. To righties, he's given up 4. Last 2 weeks, last month here. Lopez, Huberto at times looked good. Lopez, you got the HRRs for Lopez. I couldn't talk off of that. Lopez. And Lopez on the pitch mix, he's hit a few home runs off of it. So, So you got guys like Lopez. I mean, like I said, at times, Huberto looked good at times, but, you got guys like Lopez and you got guys like Edwards, you know what I'm saying? Those guys, they can go out there and, get some raw hits, you know what I'm saying, in the midst of some of those power bats. And then when I was looking at the projected lineup here, you do get the projected lineup has Stowers right there, Huberto right there, Casey and Mac. You just got to see who's going to be in the lineup, right? Those are some of the same guys we took a look at. For St. Louis, it's similar to what I was looking at here. It's one pitch. Now I like Max Meyer, man. I like Max Meyer. I do. And he's given up 2 bombs to lefties. He does have a walk. He will walk a few lefties. He's got a 29% K rate. These lefties look good. They green, but it's that one pitch, right? When you look at it, that sweeper. And he's throwing that sweeper 35% of the time, right? And he's pretty good off that sweeper. 238 batting average, but he hadn't given them no bombs. So if I filter this sweeper up, then that's what we're looking at, right? A lot of people haven't seen that sinker a lot, but a couple people have. I mean, Church 2 for 6. This Jimmy Crooks kid, he got a bomb. He's 3 for 3. So you might want to, keep a, if he's in a lineup or something, he can hit that. He can hit it. Weatherholt, 95 extra velo, 80 hard hit, 30 fly ball. He tries to crack that motherfucker a few times, but other than that, like if I put the pitches up there and then I took out the sweeper, like take the sweeper out and look at the rest of the pitches, then, we know these are pitches, all pitches that they could, probably pretty much hit. But they haven't seen the sweeper a lot. You know what I'm saying? So like somebody like Crooks, right? Crooks, remember he was 3 for 3 on that sweeper or something. He got 3 hits on it, but right now the rest of the pitches he's only, you know what I'm saying? He ain't doing too hot. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna wanna avoid that sweeper and see what they can do with the rest of the pitches. You know, they green as hell though. They green as hell with that sweeper in there. But you just gotta, in the back of the mind, if you get to pitching good, get to put motherfuckers away, then we probably know a big reason why. And same thing with the righties, man. Same thing with the righties, so it is what it is. I mean, you know, and then we got to over under 8 here. And my thing is, I see instances. I see how Max pitching pretty good. He got some strikeout stuff too, man. 7, 9, 5, 7, 6, 8, 6, 9, 5, 7, 5, 8. He got some strikeouts. I like him. But McGreevy, I don't know about McGreevy, man. I don't know about that shit. He's a hit candidate, you know what I'm saying? 8 hits, 7 hits, 5, 5, 7, 10, 5. He don't strike motherfuckers out. 2 strikeouts, 2, 5, 1, 6, 1, 3, 9, 3. Like, I don't even know how he getting by with this shit. 1 home run, 2 home runs, 1, 1, 1. 6 innings or better in 4 of his. Who he pitch against? KC. He pitched against Minnesota. Cincinnati. Go figure, right? Texas. They be ass sometimes. Milwaukee they got to him with 5 runs. Pittsburgh. Athletics. Probably was at home. San Diego ass. The Dodgers, I don't know how he did it. Seattle, I guess. I don't know, man. He probably just doing some some craftery shit. I see you, Brent. Not my favorite game though. Over under 8 here. Real fishy. Real fishy for me. Athletics, Angels. Athletics, I don't want nothing to do with them unless they at home. I don't want nothing to do with them unless they at home. I seen a few things that kind of slipped out, but I don't know, man. I don't. But what I do like is I gotta pull the trigger. I gotta pull the trigger. You took LA plus 112. I have to pull the trigger on probably again, right? Because you want to, he's got a 27% K rate to righties, and then you want him out on the road. On the road, his K rate to righties goes up to 34%. To lefties, he's got 17% K rate. That's the one that's kind of like, I'm kind of iffy on. On the road, it goes up to 24% though. So, when you're looking at on the road, because he pitched in that small ass ballpark. On the road, 24% K rate to lefties. On the road to righties, 34% to righties. In general, to righties, 27% K rate. Then you get an Angels team who versus right hand pitching has probably been in the top 10 for the last month. So the Angels last 30 days, 114 WRC plus, but 24 fifth in striking out. Last 2 weeks, Angels 6th in striking out, 120 WRC plus though. Last 7 days, 3rd in striking out, 109 WRC plus though. And then to put icing on the cake, He has just seen them, right? So that can work for you in your favor. It could work against you. He did just see them right here, the Angels. He had 5 Ks, but I believe they was at home. I believe they was at home. Today, they'll be on the road. Yeah, on the road, where I think the 5.5 Ks, he's got, right here. Oh, yeah. On the 18th at LA, at Angels, he gave him 10. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He gave him 10. He gave him 10. A striking out too. Urena K's, I don't know what Urena K's. I'm finna see. So yeah. So yeah. He did go on the road. So look at his road starts, right? Look at his road starts. Now at versus Cleveland at home, 4 Ks. On the road at Philly in May, 8 Ks. At home versus St. Louis, 3 Ks. On the road, 10 Ks versus the Angels, who we playing today. At San Diego, they don't strike out much, right? At home versus the Yankees, he's at home, right? Small as pinball ballpark. At the Cubs, 8 Ks. At home versus Milwaukee, 5. At home versus Pittsburgh, 3. At home versus Angels, 5. So on the road, and we already just did that right here, right? We already just did that. I just flicked the home and away switch for you, show you how he's been doing. Long story short, man, you don't want to be pitching in no small ass ballpark like the A's do. So, I mean, could we get 6.5 Ks for plus 231? Or could we get 7.5 Ks for this plus 486? Don't plus 10 Ks. He gave him 10 Ks last time, and it was. And right now, those 10 Ks is plus 1,800 on on that book right there. What you call that shit? That's not ESN. The score bet. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, right? 8 Ks is probably a reasonable, right? And I don't think that's the number right now. That might not be, and that might need to be updated. Let me see. 8 Ks. It's at 410 right now for 8 Ks. Like, if you think he could get to his regular Ks, then 2 more. I'm just saying. uh, I'm just saying. That's JT Ginn. JT Ginn. So, um, let me see. JT Ginn. So Trey Gibson winning that gave him 5. Shane Baz gave him 5 and 5 earned runs. Kyle Brothers gave him 9. Jack Perkins gave him 8. Perkins gave him 8 in Oakland. JT Ginn gave him 5 in Oakland. Sasaki gave him 10 one time. Y'all remember the Angels, man. The last 2 years, we've been targeting the shit out of them, right? And you notice I've been betting more pitcher props lately That's because we know who these pitchers are. They stretched out, and these teams, a lot of what some of these teams have been doing is not sustainable. A lot of what some of these teams been doing is not sustainable. So, and then let me see. Those boys just not good outside of Sacramento, the A's. Last 7 days they've been striking out. How about last 30 days on the road? Athletics, 22%, 84 WRC plus. Now, what you can do is even if you're not looking at the if you're not looking at if you can look at, like, if you ain't looking, like, his strikeouts is sitting at 4.5. He didn't get there. So he just gave him 6 at he just gave him 6 at Sacramento. So that was pretty cool. His pitching outs, how many pitches has he been throwing? 90, 88, 107, 99. Okay. Okay. Athletics. Okay, so what's the total here? 8.5. Fucking, I ain't gonna worry about it. I can look at the pitching outs and strikeouts. That'll be some leans and stuff like that. Here's another guy though. I mean, if you can steal 5.5, get it at plus 150. He's given them last time, and then another thing is, for both of these pitchers, the last time they pitched was against this very team. And if you take shit into consideration about that, then that shit can get weird, right? That can get kind of weird. Like, both pitchers last time they pitched against this team. Now, he didn't give up any runs versus them. The arena didn't, and then he did. Then he didn't. The both times he pitched against them, he hasn't given up any runs. So it looks like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe the third, I don't know. I was gonna say third time's a charm, but he ain't give up no runs on the at home versus Athletics. 0 earned runs, 4 strikeouts in 6 innings. Then he went 5 innings, 0 earned runs at Athletics. So he'll be back at home. And then JT Ginn, 1 earned run at LA, 8 innings, 10 Ks, 2 earned runs. Then at home, 5.1 innings, 7 hits, 4 earned runs, 5 Ks. If he don't get those 4 earned runs and shit, like, he probably gave up them runs late. So what I'll do here, I'll put his pitching guys to the side too. There we go. Man, I gotta take what the defense give me, man. uh, Dodgers and San Diego, and yeah, it could be weird, man, but it is what it is. For the Dodgers here, it was I ain't gonna say it was simple, but for me, it's Mookie Betts. I mean Mookie, Mookie, Freddie, and Otani, right? If I'm looking for a bomb, it's gonna be Otani. Hits, runs, RBIs, shit like that. It's gonna be Mookie in them, man. It just is what it is. I'm looking at the righties right here. I'll break it down here. Let me see. Mookie, 6 bombs on this pitch mix. He's throwing a bunch of shit. He's pretty good though. I mean, pretty okay. I mean, only giving up 4 bombs here. But let me see. Hold up. Yeah. So when I filtered out, no, I ain't filtered out. Lately. So the last month, Mookie batting 328, 7 extra base hits, 3 bombs. Then the last 3 weeks, it tightens up a little bit better. 19 for 46, batting 400. Fly ball going up a little bit. Strikeouts going down. Last 2 weeks, 15 for 30, batting 500, 3 bombs, 6 extra base hits. Last 7 days, Mookie. Last 7, no. I'm finna say, boy. Last 7 days, now 9 for 17, 46 fly ball, a little bit of pull there. I mean, it's Mookie. Now, it could be for a hit, it could be for something, but lately, Mookie been hitting, okay? This pitch mix, all around. He's got multiple hits on each and every last one of them except for the cutter. But last 7 days, 9 for 17. If you want to look at him for a hit or something like that, be my guess, right? What I do want to do, I want to take a look at his log, man. Let me see. 3 hits, 2 hits, none. A hit, 1, 3 hits. Okay. And then the lefties just always look good. So he hasn't given up. He's only given up 1 home run to the lefties this season, and that's pretty good. But these boys been green as hell. Otani, Freddie, and it'd be Otani, Freddie, and Mookie for me. So last month here, Otani with the 18 barrel rate, 5 bombs for Freddie there. Otani batting 500. Man, last 2 weeks, Otani 467 with 4 bombs, 33 barrel rate, 71 hard hit, 35 fly ball, 10% K rate. Freddie up there with the 7% K rate. Man, last 7 days here, 2 bombs for Otani, batting 5 for 7. And then you got Freddie and them. I mean, if I'm looking at the projected lineup, Otani, Freddie, Mookie, I would be looking at, like, I don't mind taking 2 hits, runs, and RBIs for all 3 of them, right? Maybe 3 for Otani. If I'm looking for a bomb for Otani, I'm definitely betting 3 HRRs. Yep. Freddie can get busy. And they're going against the pitcher they know. They should know Walker pitches. Yeah, I think Freddie got 3 bombs off him, I think. Maybe. Let me see. 1 or 2 or some shit. I don't know. I don't really keep track of that. I just started really looking at it, but I look at batter versus pitcher. Freddie got 2 bombs, 5 for 22 bombs. And Betts is 1 for 6. Otani's 2 for 4. So, but like I said, he ain't been bad. He ain't been bad. He ain't been bad. I mean, 1 bomb there. And then you look at what he's been doing. He's been, man, 4 straight games, only 1 earned run, 4 straight games. Texas, 1 earned run. Baltimore, 1 earned run. Cincinnati, 1 earned run. Philly, 1 earned run. 2 runs for Philly. 3 for Athletics, 2 for Seattle, 2 for St. Louis, 4 for San Francisco, 2 for the Cubs. He's only given up, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 straight games. He's only given up. He ain't faced the Dodgers yet this year, though. So we'll see what's going to happen. Yeah, he definitely did. We'll see what's going to happen. So, even if you want to do a hit parlay or something like that, I can talk you off of it. So, I mean, but Ohtani he looks immaculate right now. He does. 42 barrels, 71 hard hit, 28. Yeah, that motherfucker looked pretty good there. I didn't have nothing for San Diego. I didn't. Atlanta and San Francisco, I didn't have nothing for them. I didn't. Now we know Ronaldo Lopez. Yeah, these are the Dodgers. Ronaldo Lopez had been pitching. He had been coming off the 3 innings here, 2 innings there, 1 inning, whatever, right? But I was looking at it. Ronaldo Lopez returning to the rotation as Braves shake the pitching staff. Lopez will aim to throw approximately 60 pitches. The Braves haven't announced who will follow during that, but 60 pitches, 4 innings. If he pitching good, 4 innings, 4 innings, some shit like that. I mean, Atlanta completely fell off the fucking face of the earth. I can give a fuck what they do right now. Tell you the truth. I don't care what they do. I don't care nothing about this game. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Yeah, because Kasaki, he's so up and down, man. But yeah, you're right. So Harris looked okay. Olsen looked okay. And then at times, Eldridge was. Oh, you know what though? Devers was very interesting. Very. It was one more guy that if he popped up in the lineup, he would be interested. Let me see. San Francisco. I don't know who the fuck this guy was. Let me see something. He might have been a righty. Yeah, this Victor Barracoto kid, man. That motherfucker came in and 1 home run. On the 24th, a home run on that slider, and on the 25th, a home run on that fastball. Yeah, he's got back-to-back games with bombs. What about today? Are you gonna hit one today, sir? But yeah, I was looking at lately. So Bryce Eldridge, Rafael Devers. Then the last 7 days. Wait. Then the last 7 days, Eldridge 1 for 8. But then Devers last 7 days 2 bombs. He's one of those guys. We know who he is. We know what he can do. Home run versus Athletics right here. Home run versus Miami. Is Devers warming up? I mean, it's remained to be seen. You say, but I'm off. Smith this can. Can't go wrong with Devers. Yeah, Devers probably looked like somebody. He looked like somebody that could. We know Devers. He could get hot. It's about time for Devers to get hot, man. Straight up. Yeah, that concludes it right there. That concludes it. It's a wrap, sir. I get ready to go to work in a minute. And I mean, if you on Facebook, YouTube, X, Kick, or whatever, throw me a throw me a like or follow or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? You know, let me know I ain't doing this for nothing. You feel me? Shout out to Oklahoma City Thunder. I mean, to Detroit Pistons for getting Isaiah Joe. They needed him badly, man. This is going to be interesting. All right. Um, I don't care if it's a share or whatever. Whatever. Let me refresh this and see if we got some pictures out here. Let me see. Still to be announced? God damn. Peyton Toll. The Mets pitcher. Who's pitching for the fucking Mets? Yeah. McDonald. Zach Dorn. I might look at him when I get to work, man. I need to run a check on this weather situation here. Where I think John Morant going? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's hard. That's hard for me to. I don't know. But uh, I was thinking Brown. I was thinking for Brown, Atlanta, or I would have thought. Um, Utah would have jumped in the mix for Brown. I would have thought Utah would have jumped in the mix for Brown. Utah got pieces. Utah got pieces like a motherfucker. Yeah. Marketing can you can get up out of here. Marketing and some other stuff. They still got enough. They still got the other kid. And I've been seeing some Jalen Duran flying around too, man. But I don't know about that. I think I think they should just go ahead and pay Jalen Duran and keep him. Um, Hornets can do something too, but do you mix that up? I like what happened with the Hornets. I like what happened with the Hornets, and I see. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, of course, I didn't want to get rid of my Melo if I was from Charlotte either, but I, I'm I like Kobe White. I like Kobe White, and I do. I like Kobe White. I think more people can. There's got a lot of mouths to feed over there. I think I like Kobe White though. You say Brown wanted to be on his own team. Yeah, yeah. He started. I mean, he started getting big chested, man. That shit crazy. But I guess, man. I don't know if it's big chested or not. I don't know, man. But that was 1 year, man. I don't know if he can keep doing that shit. But that shit kind of helped him. But I don't know, man. He from Atlanta. He from Atlanta. I don't know if Atlanta can put a package together for him though. But he from Atlanta. All right, let's see if we can figure something out here. Boy, between Bazana and Manzardo, I think one of them, or Rocchio, I think one of them, or Schneeman. One of them lefties getting taking flight on Castillo ass, and I like Bazana. I'm betting Bazana HRRs no matter what. Caminero is warm as hell. Gotta go with Cam. I hit a 5-man round robin. Well, 3-man round robin. A 5-leg 3-man round robin by threes. I hit 3. So today, gonna try to replicate that. Gonna put 5 players up there. Gonna put 5 players up there for the home on the home run side. Okay, gonna put 5 players up there, and I'm gonna round robin these motherfuckers. And I'm gonna start with Okamoto. Might come back to Goldie. Junior, yes. Aranda, yes. The matchup. Man, that's just Manzardo or Bazana. The matchup is there, right? So let's no, not Hoskins. I'm gonna put Bazana right there for right now, right? Ooh, man. If those pitches stay the same, oh, that's a two leg though. Colston, Montgomery, and Caglione. That's a two man. Golly. Mm-mm-mm. I like both of them. We're gonna need those pitches to stay the same. I know I'm betting HRRs for William Contreras, but he's been on one, right? I can't talk you off a bomb for his ass. The matchup is there. 583. The matchup is there. Wow. Oh my God, Buxton. Right. Um Moniac too, man. Um, damn. Now I was looking at Star Wars, Casey, and I was looking at Mac. Star Wars, Casey, Mac. Uh Very interesting, though. Very interesting. I didn't look at bats from there. Otani. Mm, Otani. I don't normally bet Freeman and Mookie. I wait for them to get warm, but I'll be betting they HRRs for sure. Otani looks immaculate. I ain't gonna lie. 268. I don't mind that. I don't. Um, I think I rewind it back. Don't try to be too. Don't try to be too with a 5 leg round robin. Don't try to get too cute. You gonna throw them killers in there too, right? So you got an Okamoto. He's been a killer as of late. Another guy's been a killer. Has been Wyatt Langford. Uh, but Okamoto. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold up. Damn, Texas finna see Corbin. Damn, Wyatt Langford went on fire. Shit. So if I was to, I would probably be better off taking Bazana out. And I but still playing him though. I'm still gonna play him though. I'm gonna play his HRRs. I know that, and just go on with the form that man. Oh my God, Cags! Like goodness gracious, who I got up here? How much? What's the odds? 397. I might have to double back on some of these motherfuckers. Cause look, let me see. Hold up. Then you got Goldie out there. Damn, I did see some nice spots. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even. Oh, so I got Okamoto in there too, though. That's a good two leg, I think. Okamoto and Wyatt. Oh, Seager might be back today. Oh my God. Oh my God. Damn. Let me see. Be safe out there, man. Straight up. It might be bombs away today. Let me see something. Be safe out there though. I ain't gonna stunt. Be safe out there. I ain't no motherfucking expert, but what we know what we need? We need a chalky day. We need a chalky day, bro. Like where they go. You know what I'm saying? We need a chalky day. I ain't finna sit up and lie. Uh where the boppers get the bopping, man. Straight up. You don't want to miss those days. You don't. It's only a few of them a year where the boppers get the bopping. It feels like today, but let me see. PNC Park, 75 degrees. Uh, mm, Roof, dome here, 80 degrees. New York Yankees, New York Mets, 80 degrees. 70 degrees, Cleveland. Boston 75. 60. It's a lot of 60s and shit out here today. The wind don't impact that game all like that. As I'm looking at it, it's just so many, it's so many home run candidates today. I ain't gonna lie, man. As I'm looking at it, as I'm going through it, man, you just a lot of them guys chalk, man. All of them chalk. I ain't gonna lie. Some of them ain't that I seen, but you can just go through and pick your favorite guys, probably, man, straight up. But Buxton, Otani, Caminero, Okamoto. Shit. You know what? For the sake of this, I'm gonna take Okamoto down and I'm gonna put Wyatt up there because he's going against Corbin. Even though Eovaldi giving it up too. Goldie. Got it. For the matchup standpoint, like, let me see something. Home runs, home run targets. No problem. No problem. From a matchup standpoint, home run targets, home run per nine. Man, that's too many people, man. It's too many home run targets, man. Damn. At bats per home runs. Home runs. Sugano, Eovaldi. Oh no, I got lefties up there just in general. Eovaldi, Sugano, okay, Sasaki. Castillo. Translate that Castillo to righties over to Julio. Abbott, righties. Probably some motherfucking Reynolds. Colin Ray, righties. Big Barrel. Contreras. 7 bombs, 2 bombs in the last 7 days for Contreras. Corbin, 8 bombs to righties. Wyatt Langford, about 6 bombs in his last 11 games. Righties, Trevor Rogers. It was one of those righties. Y'all remember that? Don't forget that. Nathan Valdi to righties. It would be Okamoto for me. Zach Gallen to righties would be Caminero. We got him in there. Max Meyer, Roki Kazaki, Michael McGreevy. To lefties here, Eovaldi to lefties. Oh, playing Toronto. I have to go back and check that out. Minnesota to lefties, Suganu. It's a few. Josh Bell, it was a few of them. Tosh Bradley, Colorado. See if Mookie, if Moniak, Rumfield, one of those guys in the lineup. Miami to McGreevy to lefties. That was Casey, Stowers, Mack. That was those boys. Castillo to lefties. Manzardo, Rocchio, um, Bazana, Montero, lefties. I mean, you know, Jordan and whoever else. Zach Gallen, Aranda, Soto, Zach Wheeler. It's too many fucking home run candidates because we looked at them. And a lot of I didn't even realize how many motherfuckers looked okay to go for me. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even realize it. It's damn near like you can do anything. I ain't gonna lie. But I'll take Buxton down. I'll put one up there from the matchup standpoint, the matchup joint. So we got this would be the matchup round robin. I had good success with it yesterday. So let's go. Caminero, Wyatt, and let's go back to the original situation. Bazana, it was Orb Manzardo, but we'll put Bazana up there going up against what's his face. Man, Cags or Coulson. Um, damn. Man, throw Contreras up in that motherfucker, man. Moniac. I like him a little bit better at home. I'm scared. Even though I think, man, even though I think they might hit a few bombs off him, I ain't gonna lie. 2, 3, 4. That's 4. Man, it would be slick as hell to throw Devers in there, boy. That would be so slick. Getting Devers at 517 like that. It would have to be Cags. Can't go without putting Cags in there, could we? On a 5 leg? Or oh, Goldie, golly. I might have to do a few of them. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. Langford. Jordan at 233. Jordan will be in that chalk joint. Okay, we go. We go. Damn, who the fuck was it? What was I just said? Oh, Cags. Bam, we go Cags. Vargas got 17 home runs. I didn't even know that. Caminero, Langford, Bazana, Contreras, Cags. Hey, at a round robin, right? If we round robin it like that, let's say you put 25 cent round robin, 0.25, and yeah, you have to hit 3 of them. Let me see. You have to hit 3 of them if you round robin them. You can round robin them. That'll be what, $2.50. And I don't give a fuck what you do on that. You could put 50 cent on this shit here. I don't give a fuck. Or you could round robin. You can round robin it for less than that if you want. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing like you want to do like, hey, it's Friday, man. I'm finna do 10, 15, dollar lays or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You could round robin them by tens. You put $1 on here. That's 5 bands. If you hit it for $1 right there, that's 5 bands. You know what I'm saying? I just seen people hit with like, you know what I'm saying? Because me, I don't have all that money to be putting on home runs like that. You know what I'm saying? But some round robins and shit like that, it is what it is. But now that's what you get when all of them hit. But then, like I round robin one yesterday for that one I round robin yesterday. I did it for like 20 cents, and I had 3, and I had one. It was $2. I had paid $2 for it, and I won $25 for three. It hit three. I mean, $2. I mean, I didn't. I mean, shit, I didn't have that. That paid for. They paid for a lot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them bombs that I played yesterday, and then one of them I had best straight, so I was pretty good there. But a lot of home run plays, man. A lot of home runs. Hopefully y'all hit something. This one here ain't too chalky, but it's just something. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Dang, I should have played that guy. I should have played the guy. That's what that is, right? Um, how about So let's see, Zach Wheeler out, Skeens out. How about a out joint, right? A pitcher joint or something like that. Let's go with some pitcher props. Let's go with some outs. Let's get Skeens up there. Arrighetti. Man, I can see instances where Wheeler gets there, bro. Damn, Wheeler is Wheeler. Cantillo is very interesting. Mizorowski minus 200 parlay piece. Ginn and Urena. Those can be straights. I'm betting both of them straight. This is Skeens, 17 and a half outs, Willer and Mizorowski, all three of them to get they outs. Then I can double back to like a couple parlay pieces on the strikeout side to where I can look at um maybe group these two guys together. Maybe about five again and about maybe just five again, not to be too greedy. Maybe get to a plus 500 and just do it like that. Maybe about a plus 500. Do a little same game parlay action in there. Plus 500, I can see that. 17 and a half outs for Skeens. Willis outs. Mizorowski outs. I had a lot of plays today. I'm going to have to bet straight. I'm going to have to, man, I'm going to have to be disciplined today. Yeah. I'm going to roll that. Skeens outs, Willers outs, Mizorowski outs, 5Ks for Ginn and 4Ks for Urena. Now, these two guys here, Urena and Ginn, for the upside on the strikeouts, I think I like Ginn. I think he's going to probably be the latter candidate of the day. Ginn, right? Or I can see instances where you get a plus 142 for Urena, 6Ks, and 6Ks for Ginn. You get a minus 103. But Ginn is the one I have interest in. Like around that, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I like Ginn for the latter. Now Mizorowski, 10Ks for him, plus 150, 11, 12, 13. Get a plus 1,000 there. Then who's in the best spot amongst all pitchers, if you ask me? I mean, so you got the Phillies and New York Mets. Willer's going to want to tear their heads off, man. You know what I'm saying? Can he do it? But they don't like each other. And then, I mean, the best spot on the board, you got Paul Skeens on the best spot on the board. I couldn't talk you off taking him to the moon. Okay? I can't talk you off taking Paul Skeens to the moon. I can't even lie to you. We've been eating good we've been eating good off them boys, man. Cincinnati. And I think those are the top two Skeens, and those are the top two to max out here. Okay, I think those are the top two to max out. You're looking at Skeens, everything lines up. He's gonna give you 100 pitches if they, you know what I'm saying, if he can. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna give you 100 pitches, which you know he can. His last 8-9 games, he's averaging 100 pitches. He just got to come out here and get busy. He come 10 strikeouts versus Miami, 10 versus the Cubs, 10 versus Colorado. He hasn't been over 10 this season. Jacob Mizorowski, 15 right there. He gave the Cubs 8. He got a 15 and a 12 and 11 in the area, man. 11 in the first game of the season. Goodness gracious. It ain't always going to go. Shit. Hey, all right. Play them games. Before you look on X, you better think about it. Before you look on X or something and be like, damn. This man, I should have played that. I should have did it. Hey, the one thing you're going to do, you're going to win or lose, man. Straight up. So that's that. That is that, man. Peace out. Peace.